Today we're going to be working on a 2013 Audi A4 Quattro. We're going to be taking out the radio here and installing the V-line. Alright, so the first step will be taking off this lower bezel down here with all the AC controls. For that we're going to be using a pry tool. And I like to just come in on the side here and kind of pry out. You want to be a little careful with the rubber here because it can wear down. If it's an older one or it's got sun damage, it can kind of crumble. But this one's held in by the two clips up here. And now that we've got that loose, we can actually just set it down. Then we need to take out the top AC right here. We'll be using the same pry tool for that. And it is slightly tucked underneath this, so if you lift up on this, you can kind of get around it. And when you're pulling this one out, the vents are somewhat separate from the front trim, so you have to be a little careful. There we go, we got this side out. This side's just a little hung. There we go. And we'll undo this plug right here. And now we've got that out. And the last thing we'll need to do is undo these 4 screws right here. They're all going to be at 8mm, and we're just using a standard hand tool for that. There we go. Now that we've got all those out, the radio just pulls right out. Alright, and then we'll just undo these back here. There's a retention clip on the bottom of all of these, or at least the 2 antenna ones here. And then for this video connector, it's on the side. You just push that in, and it'll pull right out. Just like that. And then this one here, it's actually got a lock on the bottom. You just squeeze in, and it'll loosen up. Alright, and to run everything to the glove box, we're going to want to remove this Audi Music interface so we can get our cables through. For that, we're using these removal tools here. And those just stick in. Here and click. Push in and pull, and it comes right out. Alright, so now we're ready to do our video cable here. This is going to be the end we run to the V-line, and this will be the end we're installing behind the radio. So plug that in there, and then we need to route this to the glove box. If you look through the back here, you'll be able to see the light from the actual glove box area, so it does make it a little bit easier. And then this will be the next harness here. This is the main harness that'll go behind the radio, and then this side will go to the V-line. Put that in here. And when you seat it, you need to have this all the way up. Push it into place, and then push this down, and that'll lock in. And then for this side, we'll leave that open to plug into the radio. Now we've got those through, we can go ahead and reconnect the radio. Start with the bigger plug first. There we go. Now we've got everything connected, we can slide it back into place. And when you do slide it back, try to tuck some of the wiring back further just to make sure it doesn't get in the way of the radio sliding into place. Go. We can go ahead and put all these back in. Now that we got that back in place, we can put this back up here. Bottom one just goes right back in. And now we've got everything installed, ready to hook up the V-line.